Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hits and Picks. Our apologies for missing last week. We all had a lot going on, but now we are back. How's everyone doing?
Back. We're back like Cam Newton, son.
I'm so back.
Back.
We're all back. I'm feeling good. How's everyone feeling?
Not great. I threw out my back, so I feel like I'm about 70 years old.
Sucks getting old, doesn't
It
it?
does. You got to stretch.
I told him he looks like, when he was walking yesterday, he looks like a 70 or 80-year-old old lady walking out of Kroger with like 2 bags in her hand.
Call me grandma as I was leaving the house.
Yeah, you're acting like grandma. Whatever, dude. You're seeing the board clear. I mean, you're the one that should be fucking pumped right now.
I feel great. I feel good. I'm not talking about 2 weeks ago though, but I'll talk about this week.
Dude, let's air out this grievance you have against Mush, dude.
Dude, he does not respect teams that aren't in Power 5 conferences. Because Gonzaga plays no one all year. He just thinks Gonzaga stinks, which is just very fucking false. They're good as shit. Like, I know they lost the national championship last year and whatever yesterday. Well, I was going to bet Texas, too, because I think Texas is going to be really good this year. But I didn't end up betting it. Thank God I didn't. But Texas is getting 7.5 against Gonzaga yesterday. He's like, oh, Texas is a steal. Oh, Gonzaga, blah, 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 blah. Then Gonzaga just came out and just whipped the living shit out of them like it was nothing.
Timmy.
So he went, what did he end up, 34?
37,
yeah.
Had 22 in the first half or something like that.
Why do they get the ugliest looking guys who look like they can't play basketball and they're just great?
You
like
see that?
him and Adam Morrison.
That Chet Holmgren they have, he's pretty ugly too.
I didn't see
He's
him.
he literally is like, he kind of looks like Kevin Durant. He's like a 7-foot guy, just like real lanky. And
he just looks awkward.
Yeah, he looks
he
very
could play
awkward.
point guard. Weren't they saying something
yeah,
about?
he can play like every position pretty
That's
much.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be allowed to
I
do
didn't
that.
know if I would ever see someone that like mirrors the way that like Kevin Durant looked in college, but Holmgren,
yeah.
which just how skinny Durant was and how skinny Holmgren is, it's insane.
I mean, you will see guys like that where they're just like real skinny and lanky, but like not the same kind of game.
Their skill level is insane. Though.
Yeah, like usually those real lanky tall guys are just like still down low players. Like Chet's like a Kevin Durant type player.
Speaking of
So-
skinny boys, though, shout out. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just gonna say Holmgren plays more down low than Durant did. Durant always was a guard.
Yeah,
I think Holmgren has the capability of going outside, but that's that. Go ahead, Jake.
yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, shout out Devontae Smith for just basically backing up, just being a skinny boy. I know I'm switching sports here.
No,
but
it's okay.
like I guess he was just. It was in some kind of interview, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not here to get jacked." Like he has the Durant
Yeah.
esque
Oh
type
yeah.
body, and that's kind of how Jerry Jeudy is too. It is kind of weird though how the sport of football and basketball did just turn into how ripped and jacked you could.
Yeah.
get. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know, but yeah,
These sports they're not like they used to be. I mean, they change. I mean, NBA, for example, like just with the 3-pointer, like you never saw a big dude shooting 3-pointers, and now if you're a center and if you can't shoot a 3-pointer, more than likely you're not going to be in the league or you're not going to get any playing time. So it's just the way games. There's a certain word I'm looking for.
Progress?
Yeah.
You know what I realized this weekend, and I mean I should have realized this already. We are now the old dudes that watch sports, and we're like, oh, well, back when they used to play back when we were younger, it used to be like this, and now it's like this.
Yeah.
That didn't used to be a foul.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we are the old men.
And now you, in a way, you start to understand how your parents feel when we were younger watching the game too.
Exactly.
So that's like another thing I always said. Like when I was a kid, I'd be like, my parents would struggle on a computer or like stuff like that with technology. I'm like, how can you guys not figure this out? And like now I'm at the age where technology is going. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing half the time with technology.
That's why we need to get you an NFT fast.
Yeah.
Fast.
On the train, quick.
Yeah.
Dude, JT, so he Disney Plus Day was just this past week, and he bought one of the Disney Plus NFTs that they came out with,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like spinning gold trophies, and he got it's the Pizza Planet car from Toy
Oh, that's
Story,
sick.
and it looks dope.
Yeah, that's legit.
But the best part is then you're just like, what do you do with this
Yeah.
thing?
just let it. Just look at
You
it.
just look at it and be
Yeah.
like, that's mine.
I just don't understand how it's yours. Like,
Oh.
can't you just take a picture?
Here's the easiest way it was explained to me, and I don't even know if this is right. You can screenshot it, you can have it on your phone, but if you were watching something on TV or reading something, and they use that image in that, you can be like, that's my image, and they have to pay you for it. You own that image or thing.
It kind of sounds like it's like glorified copyright
Basically,
with pictures.
Yeah.
and actually yes, 100%. So if NBC wrote a big article about Mona Lisa and they
Mhm.
decided to use the Girls Night Out NFT to mine, which I bought, to my knowledge, I could be like, you have to pay me for using it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I just don't get it at all. Maybe I should just buy one just so I'm like, yeah, I'm up with everything going on in the world.
You could buy one for $3. It's just the fact that you just get to go, I got an NFT.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for
it's a
sure.
status thing.
Can't
now.
we go back to Twitter, just hashtagging let's make it awkward? That was just much
Yeah.
simpler.
Yeah,
It
I
really
understood
was.
that.
Have you noticed on DraftKings how you can buy NFTs now too?
Yeah.
Like in the sports book, you can buy NFTs.
We're turning, dude, this place is getting scary, so I'm just
It
going to
is.
enjoy it now.
Yeah. And they are expensive.
Dude.
Some of the ones they have on there.
Dude, like those bored apes or whatever go for almost
the apes are crazy.
like $500,000 to $1 million in NFT.
Like 2 years ago, people bought them for like what, 15,000 or something, and now they're selling for millions of dollars.
Yeah, and some dude just made it. It
Are
was-
those the ones that banks have been buying? Like the
Yes.
apes?
Yes.
That's what I
Probably.
thought.
Dude, I love banks.
Ravel always tweets about it.
Fuck Ravel.
Oh,
I'm not
stinks.
giving him. He's awful. Fuck him. I mean, I ain't even talking about him.
Dude, so let's
I hate that guy.
let's just talk about it, dude, because what happened in Jerry World, bro?
We
Dem-
got her.
Denver just came dude, Von Miller dude, Nick Taylor said it. Shout out Nick Taylor. Von Miller's been holding us back the whole time. We are back, dude.
I've been cracking up. Everyone's been saying because of everyone's like, they don't have to worry about Vaughn's Halloween party anymore, owing him money and stuff for the Halloween party.
That was one of the funniest
Yeah.
articles I read. It was like he knew something was up when nobody Venmo'd him back
Yeah.
for the Halloween party.
So I'm going with that. That just the Halloween party had everyone pissed off, and he was gone. They were up for the game, and they came into Jerry World and 2 gloves bald.
Dude,
You're Jerry World.
My
I was
Jerry
cracking
World.
up. You said, I am Jerry World.
Yeah, that's what I said. But that I was telling Big Melv, that's the one game in the last like probably 2 or 3 years that we played a complete game.
Oh, they played unbelievable.
And right now they're battling with Philly. It was 17-10 when I last looked, but let's fucking go. Denver can win this week. Go into the bye at 6-4.
Sitting pretty.
Sitting so pretty.
Yeah.
So shout out them.
What happened in that Denver game?
Dallas just didn't look like Dallas. I'm not going to sit here and I'm going to give Denver their credit. Like whatever they did. I mean, Dallas's offense couldn't get anything going. Dak didn't. I mean, Dak looked terrible. He had CD a couple times on some deep balls. Couldn't hit CD. I mean, it was just bad.
Dak doesn't play good against Denver. Remember a couple years ago when you guys were really good, you came in to Mile High and we beat you like 42-3, and you guys were nice.
Yeah.
In 2017, I think.
Yeah, it was Dak's rookie year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in what, 3 or 4 years when they play again, we got to bring that back up. And
Yeah.
bet against the Cowboys.
We'll see how good our memories are.
Go Broncos.
Intern, remember that.
Here he goes. He's checking. Where are they? They're not even on the list, dude. What kind of list is this? What's the Twin Spires Edge?
He knows the dumbest sites.
think
It was
you
just the
just
first.
Googled it.
It was just the first thing. Yeah, that popped up.
I don't know.
Just type in Cowboys versus Broncos 2017. See what pops up.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was a fucking
I
rout.
Was
really
that the
can't
last time
remember,
they
to be
played?
honest. Yeah, that would 4 years ago.
Let's see. Yeah, because wasn't that the first? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, route.
Wasn't that the first game since we played with Peyton when we were banging brooms against each other? Remember that?
Yeah, it had to have been.
Banging
yeah.
brooms. What's that mean?
So Ty lived above me,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and we were banging brooms and our feet on the floor.
That was like one of the best games I ever watched. It was like a legit shootout. Like Romo and Peyton, they were just going back and forth. Just
It was
like
awesome.
I think they both threw for like 500 yards and 5 touchdowns.
You got torn up by Trevor Simeon.
Yeah, he did.
That's bad.
Well,
Yeah,
look
he
at Trevor
did.
Simeon now, baby.
He's shit.
Starting for the Saints.
Chill. Relax. Big Trev's playing all right. Dude,
Well, they had Jamal Charles. I don't remember that.
yeah, they had
Mhm.
Jamal for like 2 seasons, I think. But he didn't play much.
He used to be the shit.
Brady, how do
in
you feel
Kansas
about
City,
Jamal
he's
Charles?
nasty.
Indifferent.
Do you have a
Indifferent?
bad
Yeah.
bad thing? with
He's
him or
trying to
something?
bring up the fact that, okay, we played Madden
Mhm.
in college, and he ran like the same play like 6 times in a row.
Halfback power to the left side.
And
5
it won,
touchdowns out of
won
6
for
plays.
a touchdown like almost every time. So I just grabbed the first thing in front of me, which was a plate, and smashed it off the ground. It broke, came up, hit me in the leg, cut me. I had to go to Med Express for stitches.
Jamal Charles, my dude.
That is incredible.
I just had blood like running down my leg. There was a big gash.
Oh, that is awesome.
My dad wasn't happy.
But yeah, I didn't even really remember that. That's good memory. Good
Yeah.
memory.
That was fun.
Would it
But,
came in handy last week though.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't fucking ever want to see I am Jerry World,
Denver
boy.
is our daddy.
I am Jerry World. I am your daddy.
Denver is daddy. Like fuck. But
but
we'll just quick recap. Well, there's a little quick. Your NFL team, WVU comments real quick.
they're so bad.
Yeah,
That's
they're
my
pathetic.
comment. I'm not
That's it.
saying anything else.
No comment. They're terrible.
I'll comment on Pitt real quick. Huge win against North Carolina. I just need them to win this week. Go to the ACC championship. Just win the ACC championship, please. And that's my comment. That's it. I'm back all in on Kenny for Heisman. I don't know how Bryce Young's still the favorite. My personal opinion. Caleb Williams needs to be out now. How'd that Walker do from Michigan State yesterday? Any
I
clue?
don't think
I
he
could look
did
up his
anything
stats.
great. I
No.
think he did okay, but
The only other person I'd say who might deserve it more than him right now is C.J. Stroud because I mean their offense is unbelievable.
How
Melvin is correct on
how
that.
did this is what I want to know. How did Pitt manage to turn the rain on so hard
It was incredible.
when North Carolina got the ball, bro?
it's the Pittsburgh gods.
It was crazy.
Imagine if it was the Steelers. Same shit would have
Oh,
happened.
dude, yeah.
you know what's trash? You can pick the game. The spread was 6.5.
Yeah,
It can go to overtime and you lose.
yeah,
That's so trash.
yep.
Kenneth Walker did all right yesterday.
140. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did
So
pretty
yeah,
good.
he deserves to still be up there.
30
yeah.
carries though. I mean, I would hope you
yeah,
do pretty well.
Still almost
about
5 yards a
five-ish.
carry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had a pretty good game.
against Maryland. Yeah,
Yeah, so
They
I mean,
beat
he still
us.
deserves to be up there.
He did.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm still in on the Pickett for Heisman train. That's all I'm saying. I think it's wide open. The way they're talking Thursday night too during the game. So
if
that's about all
Walker,
I got on them.
if he does well against Ohio State, he'll probably get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they want to give it to fucking Bryce Young for some reason. I don't really know.
Dude, how did you guys lose the Citadel?
They're terrible. We are so bad.
I just wanted to say it. I love that their name's the Citadel.
You know, you want to know something though? This is gonna make you guys feel like shit. WVU hoops. I was able to enjoy 3 minutes of the Citadel game before they started kicking our ass. Friday night, I got to enjoy 17 minutes before we started kicking our ass.
Dude, it was a good game early on, but I'm going to be honest. So WVU scrimmaged Akron, they played Oakland, and they played Pitt. Akron, we pretty much smoked Akron. They almost beat Ohio State. They
Yeah.
lost by 1
Yeah.
point. Oakland just beat Oklahoma State. by 1 point on
Mhm.
Saturday, which is huge. And it's tough to. Is Pitt really bad?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with it, I mean,
compared to what they should have been
let's
this
let's
year.
do a little
They've
turn
had
back to
transfers
next week.
and-
Well, and the sad thing about that is they lost their 3 best players. One went to Indiana. His opening game, he had 14 points. The other went to Arkansas, led the team in points. Their first game had 18. Then Champagny went to the NBA.
That was my question. I didn't know where he went.
He went to the NBA. And then their 2 best scorers, one tore his ACL in their exhibition game. The other one hit a fucking cop a couple days later, suspended indefinitely. And then after we lost to the Citadel, our 1 basketball recruit, top 100 recruit of next year coming in, decommitted.
Was that really
times.
the
Good
only
basketball.
one? That was the only recruit you guys had?
For next year coming in for basketball, yeah.
So Capel's got to be gone, right?
He's got to.
I
I don't think he'll be gone because I think he just got an extension and I think his buyout's too big.
I really hate that he called
Oh,
it
yeah.
Capel.
Yeah.
What is
Capel.
it?
Capel.
Okay, Jeff. Is his name Jeff?
Yeah.
Capel.
I'll just call him Jeff.
Yeah, just call him Jeff.
You want to bring back Jamie?
No, he stinks. Actually, I wouldn't be that bad about that, to be 100% honest.
Just bring back Levance Fields.
Yeah.
I
Make him
wish.
your
Levance
Oh
Fields
my
and
God.
Carl Krauser can come back to
My
be
God, Levance Fields, that fat
throw up
fuck.
throw up the X.
He got
that's
so
the-
pissed
That's
at
the
me.
real. That's the real originator
Krauser.
of throwing up the X.
It really
Carl
is. Krauser
Krauser.
is, yeah, no doubt.
Des stole that off. Of
He
him.
did. I agree. But I'm not commenting on. I will sit there. Me, my brother, and my dad sat there and watched the game the other day, and we all know they're just god awful. And we're sitting there like, my dad's just like, I'll still watch every game just to sit here and bitch at something. I was like, me too. They might win like 5 to 7 games. If I had to make a prediction, they'd win like 5 to 7 games this year.
Damn.
That's how bad they are.
They're that bad.
They're very bad. But like I said, they're missing. They have 1 guard right now, and he played terrible against WVU the other day. Femi. Their other guard, Jamarius Burton, he's a transfer from Texas Tech. He's out with injury right now. Then their 2 top scorers, like I just said, one hit a cop, the other one tore his ACL. So
Well, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and the best is blessed.
Yeah.
Shout out Max Holloway.
But I'll comment on the Cowboys real quick, then I'll pass it over to Melvin. Denver, congrats to them. They kicked the Cowboys' ass today.
We fingered your asshole.
They
dude.
did. Today, the Cowboys absolutely ran over Brady's Falcons.
They're not my team.
Until further notice, they're your team.
My team tied today.
Do you realize they were the 7 seed, the Falcons, going into this
They
week?
suck.
They're about to make the playoffs.
They're not gonna.
If it ended this week.
Okay, they're gonna like lose 1 out of 7, or they're gonna win 1 out of 7.
If they only lost 1 out of 7,
Then they'd be pretty good, yeah.
Then would you be back on the bandwagon?
No,
If
I'm a Yinzer.
All right.
if Pittsburgh doesn't make the playoffs and the Falcons do you root for the Falcons? Be careful with your answer here.
Okay, so every game I'll pick a team to kind of
No
like
way around
root
it.
for.
It was a pretty straightforward question.
do you root for the Falcons or not?
No,
Okay. All right.
I
just
call
wanted to know.
but
Bullshit.
I
I call
will
bullshit.
inherently root for the underdog in any playoff game. Basically,
I call bullshit. I think he's rooting for the Falcons if they make the playoffs and the Steelers don't. What do you think, Melvin?
Absolutely.
Honestly, he'll come over to record. He'll have his Mike Vick jersey on.
but I found that.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it. I forgot to wear it.
Okay, so let's do something. Falcons make the playoffs.
I like
Steelers
this.
don't. You are on an episode in your Mike Vick jersey. Deal?
Any week the Falcons win, I'll wear a Mike Vick jersey.
Even
Well,
better.
that's even better. All right. I'll take that.
I'll take that too.
Melvin, Notre Dame, real quick.
I'll just mention the Washington football team real quick. No clue what they are.
Defense looked better today.
They look better.
It's been playing
This-
better.
They do this.
They lost their best
a
player
year.
though.
Yeah,
They
he's been
did.
kind of
That's-
shitty this year, though. To be
Yeah,
honest,
but that's
still sucks.
still sad for him. But
Yeah.
I don't get it. They do this a couple times a year. Tampa, really?
Thank you. I appreciate that. We move up to the 3.
I know
seed now.
that, but I'm like, no offense to Jake's Broncos, but like, that's apples to oranges comparing Tampa to Denver. I just don't get it. But
Redskins won, right?
What?
check
Who?
yourself.
Who did you just
Now
say?
you're
Oh,
canceled.
Their football team.
Canceled.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So that's just moving off the football team. I just don't get them.
Notre Dame.
2 wins in a row. They just keep winning. ESPN playoff predictor has them at 60%, but that's, I think, because everyone will cancel out in front of them.
Just go all in. Just go all in and say they're going to make it.
I've never not been all in on them. I just don't think this is by far their worst team if they were to make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Will they
by far
make
their
it?
worst team.
Will they make it?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I still think
No.
they need a lot to happen.
They
with
do.
Michigan State, Michigan.
They need Oklahoma and Oklahoma State still to cancel each other out. They need Michigan and Michigan State to lose, both to Ohio State.
Wait. What do you mean Oklahoma State to cancel each other out? They're in over Oklahoma. Oklahoma's trash.
Yeah, but what if
If Oklahoma beats Oklahoma State, goes to the Big 12 championship, and beats somebody, they will put Oklahoma in over Notre Dame.
You think so?
Mhm.
I don't think Oklahoma will beat Oklahoma.
Okay,
State,
well,
but-
how about this? If Oklahoma State beats Oklahoma and wins the Big 12 championship against Oklahoma, does Oklahoma State get in? Because they only have one loss.
They got a
too.
good argument.
Oklahoma State, I think it was Oklahoma State loses to Oklahoma, and then Oklahoma loses in the Big 12 championship.
No, but I'm saying, like, does Oklahoma State get in if they only have one loss?
They
No.
need stuff to happen. They
Yeah,
need.
I don't
Well,
think
I
so.
think for sure Michigan State's going to lose another one. Michigan, I'm up in the air about because for once I actually do think they have a good chance against Ohio State.
But
if both
Ohio
of them
State
lose a
will
game,
lose
though,
one
they
game.
would.
here's my thing about
You think they'll lose another one?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
here's my thing about Michigan.
I know.
Jake wants to say they're back, and he's going to argue this, and
They
then I'll
are
get back. Then I'll get back to talking about Notre Dame. 'Cause I
So
know
back.
Everyone wants a recap, of course,
They're so back.
but Michigan still has not beat anybody. I'm sorry, I do not think Penn State is good. I
No.
don't think they're good.
They almost
No.
beat Ohio State, too.
But it's not easy to go to Penn State.
It was at Penn
It's
State.
not.
The Ohio State game was at Ohio State.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that makes
you're
a
also talking
difference.
about a Penn State team that lost at home to Illinois.
No, I know that,
Yeah.
but if you're comparing the games, it's
So,
like
but when do you stop saying, "Oh, we beat Penn State," is counted as a good win?
I
At
agree
some
with
point
you.
It's got to stop.
At
Yeah,
some
I
point, it
agree
has
with
to
that.
stop, and
Yeah.
it
It's
stopped,
like the
and
Chiefs.
For me,
Yeah.
it stopped. I agree with that. For me, it stopped when they lost to Illinois at home. Like you can't come back from that. You can't claim that you should be in the top 25 with a loss at home to Illinois.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue
You
that
just-
at all.
Yeah.
You just can't. At some point, it has to stop. So,
Yeah.
like that, does that mean Ohio State's best win right now is Purdue,
Yep.
and they looked good doing it.
Yeah. But
I just don't think Penn State was what everyone wants to crack them up to be. I just think it has to stop.
no,
at
I
some
agree
point.
with that.
So anyway, I do think Ohio State wins out, and Ohio State gets in easy. But
Are there any bets on that?
Yeah, are we betting on that?
We are. I tried to get Brady to agree to it beforehand. I have not backed down. Ohio State will finish the season. Actually, will beat Michigan and Michigan State. You say they don't.
Correct.
think-
But if
Oh, here we go.
can they meet in the Big Ten championship?
No,
They'll have
they're
to
all in
play
the same. They're all
Wisconsin.
in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to play
Are
Wisconsin.
we putting 50 on it? Is that what we're doing?
Just to beat Michigan and Michigan State.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, shake on it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at the
Fuck Ohio State.
Oh, I love that mask.
Me too.
Thanks,
So,
Marcus.
Anyway,
What'd you call him?
I got that
yeah,
mask
this is
from
from
Marcus.
Oh.
He wore it at Halloween one year, and he didn't want to travel home with it, so I just took it.
awesome
yeah, I think
mask.
Ohio State gets in, but Notre Dame keeps winning. Brady tried to make me mad talking about Notre Dame Navy. They ended up blowing Navy out more than by what Cincinnati did. That's a side point. But I kind of wish Brennan Armstrong played last night for Virginia because that would have made the win look better. Because now that win just has an asterisk on it. But
Yeah,
just
but
keep
that-
winning.
It's not Notre Dame's fault.
Yeah.
It's not,
No.
but somebody would. It's still going to be an asterisk. Like, yeah, they won, but Brennan Armstrong didn't play. Like,
Yeah.
there's always going to be a but with it.
Did you smoke them?
Oh yeah, they did,
Not
right?
by-
28-3?
28-7 or something.
28-3.
Okay.
Not by what they could have, but style points don't matter to Brian Kelly, I guess. So
Yeah.
So
that's all I had to say. Just keep winning.
Notre Dame really doesn't have like a great win.
Their two best wins are Wisconsin and Purdue.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they played Pitt.
They're
this
not
year.
that good.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Still can. Pitt wins the ACC and goes to the Peach Bowl. That is Notre Dame's affiliation. So you could have Notre Dame Pitt.
Yeah.
Or not. Yeah, the Peach Bowl.
I don't know who
I'll
I'd take.
that.
Psych, Kenny Two Gloves.
It's weird that like I'm kind of rooting for Pitt.
No, I mean, you and I had the conversation. I didn't think you'd bring it up here, but I guess we'll talk about it. I am kind of rooting for Pitt, truthfully. I want to see someone different.
Yeah.
Like,
The only thing that I will say is Pitt's uniform combination now, top 5 in college football
It's
right
incredible.
that's what Big Jerry said.
It's all about the throwbacks.
Big Jerry
along
said
with
that?
Denver.
Didn't Big Jerry say that when we were
Yeah.
watching the basketball game?
now. They're the blue, the throwback blue with the gold. It looks sweet.
Yeah, it's awesome. But so we good on our teams?
I'm
All
good.
on the teams. All good on the team.
I need to have a good fucking week this week, boys.
We ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just do it. We're getting rid of the rankings this week. There is some ranked games now that the college rankings are coming off. We're just gonna kind of go away with it. So, all right, we're gonna start Thursday. We got Louisville at Duke. Louisville's minus 19, and the over/under is 59. We will go from who had the worst last week. We'll go because remember we were gonna start doing the worst.
I went
Let me
5
look.
and
It
5.
It might
might
be
have been
me.
me.
No, it might be me.
I went 0 and 5 in college and
What week
5
was
and 0
that?
in NFL.
10?
10, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you, rock, paper, scissors. Just one rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
this
Rock,
season.
go.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I'm first.
It's the
Haha.
best way to
So
decide.
does it go around?
It just
That
feels
way?
it just feels
It'll
good to not have to be
no,
first.
we'll
pick
go in order. It'll go me, you.
than me, I think.
Jake was 5 and 5 last week.
Yeah,
right?
but he went 5 and 4 because of a push. So technically, he would be last. You'll be third.
So we're in a
So
circle.
yeah, we are
Nice.
in a circle.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just start this off. God, both these teams stink. I'm going to go with Duke plus 19. That'll be my pick. I'm going with Duke plus 19. So that's all I got on this game, really.
I don't know really anything about either team. 19's a lot.
At
But-
home, too.
Oh, yeah, it is at home. But Thursday night games this year, I think typically have gone over. So I'll go over 59.
Nice. I didn't know my pick. I'm so happy you said that. I'm taking the under because the under was the first thing to come in my brain. So that makes me feel good.
All right.
I think Duke stinks. I'll take Louisville minus 19. Malik Cunningham for Louisville's pretty good.
So we're all different on that one.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
Melvin, you said Louisville?
Louisville.
All right.
How do you say it?
Louisville.
Louisville.
No, I just say Louisville. How do you say it?
I normally say Louisville, but I like to go Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville.
All right. Let's get into the 5 and 5 games. Do we want standings
Yeah.
right now? It's not official for the week yet, but through college, I will give these standings. We have a major shakeup again.
Yeah, I know I dropped hard. I might be third now, truthfully.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. We will start with last. We already know who it is. Melvin, 44 and 58.
It has not been football season has not been very kind to me. I have a proclamation. Outside of the 5 and 5 games, I am done betting football for the year.
Wow.
College football.
Wow.
Done. It's killed me. I'm officially moving on to college basketball.
Okay. I like it.
I
So
respect it.
you'll never add another game the rest of the year?
I'm not going to add another college football game outside the 5 and 5. No.
Pussy.
Okay,
All
so
right.
if you do, there's a penalty. There's got to be some kind of penalty.
Why wouldn't you add a game?
We'll see if I look at one that's confident. I've just gotten crushed. The past 4 weeks have been awful for me.
Yeah.
Actually, not even the past 4 weeks. I'm 44 and 58. It's the whole season. Gotten crushed. I owe you guys dinner.
It
Yeah,
ain't
you did.
official yet.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, unless I go, 18 and 2 over the next.
You can
2
have some
weeks.
good weeks, and we could have some
And
bad
plus
weeks.
bowl every bowl game's going to be 5 and 5.
I'm
Every single bowl
Every
game.
bowl game.
Every bowl game's 5 and
All
5.
right, I still got a chance then.
Yeah, every bowl game is 5 and 5. And
Then maybe I'm not. Then maybe I'm not that bad.
I'll take
out
2
betting that.
steaks, boy.
I am officially on to college basketball though.
All right. Third place. We got a new top 3. Third place. Brady,
Oh,
52 and 51.
Oh, damn.
Okay, still over 500.
Second place.
It's me.
There is no second place. We got a tie for first.
Oh, let's go.
Me and Jake are at 53 and 51 each. So you're only a game back still.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you're only a game back still.
We have a tight race.
Yeah, I wish Melvin's picks weren't so bad. It'd be tight if all four of
I'm
us
only
were up
I'm
there.
only down 8.
Yeah,
Dude,
you still have a chance.
All it takes is Melvin to have one insane week.
If
and
you
he's
have
right
one
back.
5-0 week, you could be right. Pick up at least 2 games.
I agree. It just the jury's out.
Yeah, it's not very good for you so far. But all right, so there's the 5 and 5 standing. So we will get into the 5 college games. We got Michigan State at Ohio State. Ohio State's minus 19.5. The over under is 68. This is tough. This one. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go with Michigan State plus 19.5.
I got to do the same. Michigan State plus 19.5. I expect it to move down at least to like 17, right?
I don't know what to expect from this one. I really don't. But I think Michigan.
that's a lot.
Ohio State's defense is still not very good, and I think Michigan State's offense is good enough to at least put up some points. Like Purdue put up a decent amount of points yesterday. I think Ohio State might have kind of been laying off a little bit, but I don't know. I expect this game to be somewhat competitive. I'm going to say Ohio State wins by 2 touchdowns and we cover. So let's just go with that.
I'd be down with that.
Jake, Ohio State's been burning you a lot this year.
I know they have. I know, but I'm going to stick my foot in the fire again, dude. I'm taking Michigan State plus 19.5. I think it's Ohio State definitely can probably win by 2 touchdowns, but I do think Michigan State keeps it close. Because they can score and their running back's unreal. So I don't know. 19.5 is a lot of points, especially for a top 10 matchup, I feel like, but I'm going to roll with Sparty.
This is solely because I have to make up games. I have to bet like this.
I mean, this is the perfect opportunity
I
for
will
you
take
to make up a game.
I will take Ohio State minus 19.5.
I mean, Michigan State's quarterback isn't that great, right?
No, I kind of disagree with Ty a little bit. I think Ohio State's defense is moving towards the right direction.
You think they just kind of went
I
softer
think Michigan
coverage?
State. I think Michigan State's one-dimensional. To be quite
There was
honest.
a point in that game yesterday where the cover got into question.
It was in question, and
Yeah.
it was right. It was in.
They
Towards the
cut
end
it
of
to
the third quarter.
21.
They did, yeah. My other pick would have been the over, just because Ohio State's offense. If you don't think they're the best offense in college football,
Well, they aren't.
eye test.
Pitt says.
Whatever.
Statistically, you
better.
look at points per
I
game.
don't
Pitt's
care.
the only
Ohio
team
State's
with
is
more than Ohio State
Ohio
this year.
State's is better. I
But
don't
that's
care.
going to change this week because Pitt only put up 30. Ohio State put up 59. So that's probably going to
Yeah,
change.
so
But-
I think Michigan State's one-dimensional.
Don't fucking eye test me. All
Just
right?
did.
Don't sit here and fucking try to tell me.
Eye
what-
test.
So you're pretty much just hating on our offense. You're saying our offense stinks?
No, it's number 2.
Whatever, dude. I'll take it. But I think that's complete BS that you're going to sit
I don't
here
care.
and eye test me.
Go Buckeyes.
That's just fucked up to say. But whatever.
Just drink your twisty.
How much for that twist?
$2.50.
Arkansas at Bama. Bama's minus 21. Over under is 56.5. I'm gonna go with the over. Arkansas Bama over 56.
It's a gorgeous pick.
That's all I got for it. I'm not gonna go on no rant over it. I don't know what to think of Bama still.
I'm still pissed off at Arkansas. Alabama minus 21. I'm not even convinced Arkansas can put up many points.
You're off the Hogs.
I'm off the Hogs.
Damn.
Remember when we were all in on the Hogs?
Dude,
early?
that was a fun ride.
Yeah.
That was
we
a
had.
great time.
That was a great time we had. I am also going to be taking the over here. I think Bama, their offense is a machine as well, and I think Arkansas will be able to score. So I think they'll be able to crack that 57.
I'm going to go Bama minus 21.
There we go, Melvin.
You know what we could do? No, I'm just kidding.
We can't really do anything.
can't really do
here. Yeah. All right. Game 3, Oregon at Utah. Utah is -3. The over-under is 58.5. This is a very, very, very tricky one here. This is one of those lines where it's like Oregon looks so easy, but Oregon hasn't been playing that well. You know, college football has been a little hectic. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with Utah -3 because Oregon just looks too obvious to me. So I'm going to go with Utah -3.
Crazy.
It is crazy, but these
I-
are the games where we pick them. They look so easy.
I know.
Yeah. When you first look at it, Oregon's like the obvious pick.
Yeah.
Don't they have some running back issues now, though?
I think Verdell's out for the year.
Riddell's out.
Just makes me think Utah because of the line.
Give me. I'm still gonna go Oregon -3 or +3. +3.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go. Let's see. What am I going to make my main pick here? I'm gonna go with the over in this game. And then I probably will 100% be adding Oregon +3 and money line.
It's not bad.
Over 58.
Fucking send it.
All right. Well, let me.
Yeah, just might as well write it down. Just give me for now the Oregon +3.
Oregon +3.
I just literally did what I said I wasn't gonna do. I said I was
add
gonna.
games.
I was gonna try to wait to add games on Saturday, but then I just get so excited and I'm like, "Fuck it, let's just do it now." Let's
Melvin.
go.
I'll take Utah -3.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You sure?
Yes.
Let's ride, baby. Let's ride.
Ice it.
Give us more of a shake up
There's
here.
no reason to ice it.
Me and Brady
mean-
both took Oregon. Oh wait, no, I took the over.
I mean, unless you want to take that too, and then we could ice it.
No. I'll stick with the
All right,
over. He's
all right,
right.
all
He's right.
All right, game 4. We got. This is for. I put this on here mainly because whoever wins this game is going to represent the Coastal Division in the ACC for the ACC championship. So I'm going to go with Virginia at Pitt. Pitt is -13.5. The over/under is 66.5. As Melvin said earlier, this can be very tricky because Armstrong could be out. The way the line is, I'm going to say they're thinking he's not going to play, but at the same time, I feel like he's going to try very hard with the Coastal being on the line. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But I'm just going to go with the play that I think is the safest here because, like I said, I don't know if Armstrong is playing or not. I'm just going to go with the over 66.5.
Looking at Virginia's schedule, they give up points to anyone that's decent. So I'm going to go over 66.5 too because, I mean, if Armstrong plays, I'd say Virginia +13.5, but he's iffy.
Virginia got smashed by North Carolina. I know that was earlier in the year, so I'm taking Pitt -13.5.
Okay.
Kenny Two Gloves, son. What's up?
You know what really is sucking right now? It sucked a couple years ago when James Conner got drafted by the Steelers because I loved James Conner. His story was awesome. He is a great Pitt running back.
Oh, I know
So
where
you
you're
Got
going.
drafted by the Steelers.
I know where you're going.
There is so many rumors that Kenny is going to end up in Pittsburgh next year.
So would you not root for him?
I would, but like, it's.
Put your foot down, Ty. You can't root for him. You
I,
are a
I'll
Cowboy
root,
fan.
I will say I'll root that he plays well, but they go 0-16.
Okay. Respect.
I'll go there. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, but I don't know. So, did everyone give a pick here besides
Big
Melvin?
Melv?
I'll also take the over 66.5. If Armstrong plays, that's got to go over.
Yeah.
If Armstrong plays, I bet that moves up that number.
yeah.
If Armstrong plays, I bet that moves to 73.5.
It'll move
74.
to I bet at least
That much?
70. I bet to at least
Did
70.
you-
I'd say.
You clearly didn't watch Virginia the other night without
That's a
Armstrong.
lot of movement, though. 7 points?
He's one of the best passers, if not the best passer in.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in college.
college.
Probably, yeah. He's good, but
and Pitt's overs this year have been
maybe 2 of them hasn't gone
Yeah.
over.
good chunk of their games have all gone
Yeah,
over.
they have. But all right. Last game of college, we got Iowa State at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's laying 6.5. The over/under is 60. I'm going to go with the over again here. Dude, I don't know. Fucking this game. Just give me the over. Just give me the over. I'm not thinking about it. Just give me the over.
This game stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams aren't as good as they should be, even though Oklahoma's 9-1.
9-1.
9-1.
Mm-hmm.
They're not playing like it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at home though.
Mm-hmm. Bounce back week. Potentially.
Yeah. I mean, Caleb Williams has to start, right?
Yes.
Rattler's done.
He went back in after they put Rattler.
Okay.
Did they put Rattler in yesterday?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
a drive. And
Did he
went
do anything?
3 and
No.
out? But I think there was a penalty
He
that fucked up
ended
the
up being
drive.
like 4 for 6 for something. I don't know if they put Williams back in.
Yeah,
They did.
They
Yeah.
did. They definitely
I
did.
didn't watch
Yeah.
the game, so I knew
Um,
Rattler was 4 of 6.
I didn't know they put him in.
Give me Oklahoma -6.5. I guess I don't love it though.
I'm taking the under here. I think this is this is going to be one of those classic games where neither of the teams are going to be able to score. I could see it being like another 16-13 type game. I don't know. That could bite me in the ass, but I don't see Iowa State scoring a lot of points. Truthfully, they've gone downhill since we've beat them, and I don't know. I'm going to take the under.
You know, it sucks for WVU when like some of these games look like great wins for them, and then the team just ends up sucking. Like Iowa State
Yeah.
doesn't even look like that great of a win anymore.
Sucks.
Yeah,
Has
but
Purdy gotten worse like every year? He hasn't played very well.
Yeah, I think his best year, I believe, was his sophomore year.
Yeah, because freshman year he looked really well. Sophomore, decent, and shit.
yeah, I don't know, but Iowa State just one of them teams that was very upsetting this year. I think there was
They were big. They might have been Big 12 favorites.
Who?
oh for sure.
They were either them or Oklahoma were Big 12 favorites.
Yeah, because I picked Iowa State to go to the playoff.
Yeah, you did. And
Didn't work out.
Oh, I wanted to bring up too. I haven't put it out yet. I'll have to go back in my tweets and find it, but I hit one of my futures. Pitt over 7.5 wins.
There you
Is
go.
officially a W. So yeah, that future's good. That's all
Hit
I'm
that
saying.
early.
I did 2 games left. So very excited that I hit that. So you're welcome, fucking people. Jesus God, be fucking thankful. Can I get a thank you somewhere?
Go figure on this is the weekend that it hits. Your hottest weekend of the year,
And it hits.
and it hits.
Very true. I didn't think of that. All right, NFL.
I have not picked that game. You just skipped over.
Did I?
The disrespect is just real.
I'm so sorry, Melvin.
Drink
You-
that ice.
You want a hug?
Drink that ice, Big Ty.
I don't want to hug now.
You can drink that ice. Big
Oklahoma
Ty.
State.
How about you let
Oklahoma.
me kiss you in that dog mask?
Oklahoma needs.
No,
No. Oklahoma
I
needs
really
this
want
win.
to kiss you in that.
Maybe at the end of the episode. Oklahoma
You sure?
needs the win. Iowa State, like Jake said, has gone downhill since WVU has beat them. Actually, wasn't Iowa State downhill before they played WVU
They're
too?
top
They
25
beat
team.
Oklahoma State the week before.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 25.
I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
they're in the top 25.
But
Yeah.
they lost before
Oklahoma
that.
needs it to stay
Right.
relevant in the playoff picture. Oklahoma,
no chance.
Lincoln Riley's pissed after last weekend.
What, can I bring something up real quick? Stop.
I don't know. You tried to move on without me, so I don't see why you wouldn't.
Did you see the end of that game? How
Yeah.
they rushed the field and there was
Yeah.
like 3 seconds left,
It was awesome.
and then fucking Baylor came out and kicked a field goal. I was dying. It took like 15 minutes for everyone to get off the field. Then fucking Baylor's like, "Fuck it, we're kicking a field goal." They kicked a field goal.
Fuck yeah.
That's all. Go ahead, Melvin. I'm sorry. That was
Oklahoma
funny.
-6.5.
Oklahoma -6.5. All right, I got you, man.
I got you, bro. Hey, bro. I got you, bro.
I got you, man. Oklahoma -6.5. Look at that dog mask, man. I just want to kiss it. All right. I'm going to do an ice real quick.
All right.
You guys just talk.
Is anyone? Oh, I guess nobody's on the ticket right now because it let me just go right in.
On my ticket?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Pull up the Broncos game?
Yeah, they're in a battle, son.
So I was just looking at Bleacher Report. Najee Harris had no idea you could tie. He said he was ready to keep playing.
What?
It,
How-
that's like a Donovan McNabb thing.
Oh, I'll never forget. We were talking about that at the bar, actually. Donovan McNabb was like, what? There's no more football or something like that.
He's like, you can just tie?
I mean, the tie in the NFL is garbage.
It's
bro.
so
dumb.
fucking dumb.
But, I mean, the Steelers, they fumbled it twice, like, right in field goal range.
You know what? Why not? I just came up with it for the NFL. Why not, if they don't score, what is it, 10 minutes they do now? 9 or 10 minutes for overtime now, something like that?
10, I think.
Yeah.
Why not, if no one scores in that 10 minutes, why not do what college is doing now, do the 2-point conversion thing?
Yeah.
Back and
Exactly.
forth.
Mhm.
You're welcome, NFL. I swear to God, Roger Goodell, you fucking do this. We are on video of me just saying this.
He won't be the
You're alright-
commissioner long.
You are already a piece of fucking shit. I'll put it there. You already suck. So you take this idea, it's on video right now. I'm going to sue the living fuck out of you. I have a beautiful fucking lawyer. His name's PJ Radcliffe. He is a beautiful human being. And I will have him sue the living fuck out of your ass if you try to fuck me.
Dude, Gruden's about to take him down, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to win.
He's going to win.
He
He's gonna
probably
win
will.
that. Yeah. That's fucked up.
I hope he does.
I hope he does, too.
Me too. Me too.
Do that ice.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, so question. If you took the Steelers money line today or Lions, does your bet, like, that won't end in a draw?
It's got to
Right.
push.
I don't think it'll push because you took a money line to win and they don't win.
That's
Now,
true.
if you do the
Melvin,
spread,
research. I like this. I want to know.
While Melvin's researching, Ty, I have to ask you one
Yes, sir.
question, and it's a simple. We can discuss after. It's just a simple one or the other.
Yes.
The scariest. Okay, sorry. The most dangerous individuals in this world. Taliban versus the Mexican drug cartel. Which one are you taking? We can talk why after. I just need to know.
I'm going to say the Mexican drug cartel.
yes.
God damn, you're smart.
I think the Taliban's a bunch of pussies.
He doesn't.
No, because I forgot you guys were discussing this in the group chat. Dude, when we had all our troops over there, they were hiding like little pussies, and when we pull out, they show up again all of a sudden. While the Mexican drug cartel, they ain't fucking scared. They'll come kill you if
They'll
they
No.
want to.
slice
They'll
our
pull
heads
up
off.
anywhere.
That's all I got to say right there.
They're all in the U.S.
Oh, because you that big time bleep. I'm gonna say what your job is, but because you're so educational that you think you know all, huh?
No, the question was,
It's funny. The mic's definitely gonna pick that up. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's
I'm
just
just gonna pick up the phone. Go ahead. Go on your rant.
the question was who's scarier?
You're live on the podcast right now.
The question was who's more
Couple hundred?
dangerous. Dangerous.
Like,
The answer's got to be the Taliban.
I
They've got
truthfully
nukes.
I truthfully
They're more
just think-
dangerous.
I think you're so wrong, but like I can see why somebody would say that, but I just think you're so wrong because the Mexican drug cartel, bro, they'll torture you for weeks on end. Dude, the Taliban's a bunch of bitches, bro. If they find you, they're just gonna kill you. The Mexicans will fucking take drills and drill it in your chest and shit and inject adrenaline so you stay awake. Haven't you heard the story about the US DEA agent, Kiki Camarena?
And
You
he-
son of a bitch.
and he-
Is that off Narcos or
Yeah.
something?
How's the new season? Have you watched it?
Incredible.
Did you finish it?
Yeah. I finished
I'll
it in
have to
3
watch it.
days.
Yeah.
anyway, it's a push if it ties,
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's
which makes sense
You want to know a fun
because
fact?
neither team won on the money line.
While
so.
we're on the subject of Netflix
do it.
shows, I haven't finished Squid Game yet.
What?
I'm 3 episodes in.
What do you think about it?
It's good so far. I like it.
How are you watching it?
English.
Cunt.
I mean,
could-
that takes too much focus.
Dude, whatever.
How'd you watch it?
I watched it in English with the dubbed over subtitles, which like takes
So you
away
watched it in English with subtitles?
Yeah, and he said the things weren't
Yeah.
even matching up. He
and
said
it like takes away from the show, I guess.
yeah.
But I think I'm kind of used to it because I watch Money Heist, which is a Spanish show with English.
Yeah.
Incredible show, by the way.
I need to watch it.
It's
too.
very fucking good. But so I don't know. Like I kind of in a way I can see it to where it almost looks like they're speaking English.
Dude, so sometimes I'll be a little blizzied on the couch and I'll be watching these shows And when I'm watching them, I'm like, dude, I think I really heard. I think I'm hearing what they're. I hear English, but it's
Yeah.
in the other language, and I'm like, dude, I'm learning so much stuff right now. And that's why Squid Game was so cool, because I never knew about emotional context how Koreans use. There's a lot of body language that if you're not reading the subtitles, in my opinion, you think he could be acting like an asshole or like a dick, but he's really being compassionate.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But, I'll just say one thing while Brady's pissing about episode 3. What kind of fucking game is that where you're sitting there licking that fucking cookie? What kind of Chinese game is that? That might be the dumbest fucking game I've ever seen ever.
Dude, I think that would be so hard.
No doubt that would be hard.
And dude, shout out the bitch with the lighter underneath the fucking slide. She's just like, well, dude, I guess they already confirmed season 2.
Well, he has to.
Yeah.
I know. I think I saw it first before I even watched it. He didn't want to. But the show's so big, dude. Make your money.
Dude, shout out LeBron for saying that he hated the ending of it, and then the creator of Squid Game was just basically said yeah, Space Jam 2 sucks.
Shout out LeBron for being a bitch and the most cringeworthy fucking person on Twitter. I'm not going to go into why I think that, because I'm not going to get political on a sports gambling show. But you are so lucky I like you in any way, and I want you to know the only reason I like you at all is because you're on my favorite sports franchise of all time.
You listening, LeBron?
But outside of that, you are a fucking cringeworthy douchebag on social media, and that's all I'm going to say.
He's definitely going to get, hear this.
Yeah, no. He
I
100%
hope he
hears.
does somehow, and I've had a little alcohol in me. I want to say things that I shouldn't say, so I'm just not going to say it. Fuck you, though. All right. We ready for Thursday?
Yeah, I guess. Sheesh.
LeBron, please get back here soon, though, and win me a championship. And maybe I won't be mad at you anymore. All right.
Don't drown.
Don't drown. Melo for a 6th man of the year. All right. Thursday.
And league MVP.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Pay Jake his 50, Brady,
Yeah,
right
give
now.
me my
Pull it
fucking
out of your
money.
wallet.
They're
That-
not going to win.
That $100 I just gave you, give it to him.
You fucking.
They're not going to
you
win.
fucking
Melo will
skank.
never have a ring
Okay.
besides college. Do you get a ring for that?
Yeah, 1 year, one at Syracuse.
How disrespectful do you get a ring for that? Yeah. And dude, he's literally like an American hero, bro. He has 3 gold medals, dude. What do you have, bro?
Okay, it's basketball. We should beat them every year.
What do you have? Nothing.
I got a state championship ring.
Do you, Melvin?
Oh my
I was
God.
hoping to get back to that.
Sorry.
Tucker County.
Shots fired.
What was that kid's name?
You know it.
Tyler something?
No, it wasn't Tyler.
What was his
You
name?
know it.
Logan Snyder.
That was it. The point guard. You could not stop
It
him.
wasn't me. I didn't guard him.
No one could stop him. No one could.
How many points you have?
Enough?
No, that's a serious
I
question.
forget.
I don't
Truth-
remember
truth be told.
because you guys made me so mad. We were winning at halftime, and I shattered my favorite glasses that I just bought because you guys lost. But that was the first day I fucked.
Brady.
Let's go. No, wait, wrong year. Never mind. I was already fucking.
That's funny. Brady claims that he has a state championship ring. It's just a shame that he had to ride other people to get it.
Oh,
Still got it.
Dude,
You were
What-
riding
his-
other people to get it too. You came off the bench.
His 5 minutes of ice time really contributed
What do you
Yeah,
think?
but he volunteered to come off the bench.
He did. He did
to
volunteer.
try and win.
Ultimate fucking team guy.
Absolutely.
Dude, how do you think I got my 2
Yeah.
rings?
He volunteered.
Team guy.
I'm
To
a
come
team
off
guy.
the
Yeah,
bench.
dude,
Team guy.
I volunteered to stay on the side.
He said, listen, guys, I'm not going to try it all, and I'm going to let you guys play. And if you really need me, I'll be ready.
He was the glue guy.
And he was the ultimate hype man.
Yeah.
Philly just had a fucking scoop and score.
What
Now-
score?
Now they're up 14. It's
On
about
to
to be
the, on to the
27-13.
NFL. That's a great transition, Jake. Great transition.
Thanks, man.
You in a rush or something to get out of here? That you just, I mean, we're sitting here having great conversations, and you're just worried about getting picked.
For the Orange Crush?
I'm ready to go 10-0.
How many episodes have we heard this now from him that he's going to go 10-0? I think
But
that's like 3 in a row.
What's going to be
Yeah.
scary is when he does and he's just like first every
And he's
night.
right back in it.
Yeah.
You gotta speak it into existence.
Maybe I hope it happens. I want it to get more interesting. All right. Anyways, Thursday, we got the Patriots at the Falcons. The Patriots are -4. The over-under is 46. Patriots are going to the Super Bowl in the AFC. I am calling it now.
This
So-
line doesn't make sense.
You want to bet on it?
No, that
I'll
is
take the
so
field.
unfair.
Why? You just said they're going to the Super Bowl.
Give me him a +250.
Huh?
I want him at +250. $20 on him.
That's a really good deal.
Okay. So if any other team makes the Super Bowl from the AFC, I get $20.
And if not, you pay me $20 bet at +250.
So that'd be like $50.
I want to see my bet with Brady through first.
Pussy.
Then
You
the bet's
literally,
off.
you literally just said
No,
want to
straight
bet.
up. He was confident, so I went straight up.
Because the AFC is so wide open right now, and I am so convinced that Mac Jones is Brady 2.0, and that Belichick just is doing Belichick things again. Am I wrong
I
by
don't
any
think you're
means
wrong.
right now?
Okay,
Am I wrong by any means?
you can't say Mac Jones is Brady 2.0.
I
Brady,
can't?
Brady's the GOAT.
But it's his fucking rookie year, and look what he's doing.
Okay, he's got the greatest coach.
So
it
you're
tall.
saying Brady only won because he had the coach?
He kind of made.
Well, he
Bill.
made the statement he won in
Yeah.
Tampa last year, but Mac Jones
Mac
looks
will
good.
not win 6 Super Bowls.
Brady-
He's going to win a Super Bowl in New England.
Brady's basically saying Tom Brady's a system quarterback.
You
I
kind of
did
did
not-
there. You kind of did. A little
No.
bit. A little bit.
That's what
They
you just
helped
said.
make each other.
Well, did they? Because
Yeah.
maybe, I mean, Brady won the Super Bowl without him, and Belichick struggled last year.
Last year, but now he's back on it.
And now he's back, and
It's not 'cause of Mac
convinced
Jones.
That I'm convinced with the Patriots, and dude, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just they're back. The Patriots are back. You know what I'm saying? Do you not feel that way?
No, I 100% feel that way. They after watching them just steamroll the Browns today,
they're
it's
back.
like, dude, Mac Jones is balling, and you know
Belichick's back to doing this thing.
Belichick's doing Belichick things. All they got to do is get in, and then
Yeah,
who
you
knows?
don't know. Yeah,
You just got to get in.
they could still win that division. I mean,
Yes.
what the Bills have 3 losses now?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
played well today, but they've been sucking as of late.
Yeah, they still got to play Buffalo twice, I think, towards the end of the year. So they could still
That'll
easily
determine
win that
it then.
division. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a very big believer in New England right now. So, but anyways, off my little rant, you should guess who I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with the Patriots -4. Even though Brady still won't give his Falcons any credit, I don't think they're as bad as they have been. But I'm just all in on the Patriots. So I'm going with the Pats -4.
The Falcons are bad. This line, I'm convinced this line's going to move a lot.
Okay.
It'll at least go to 7.5. I think
No, I
after
don't
today's
think,
game.
I don't agree.
Why? The Falcons suck.
It was a bounce back game for Dallas. I don't think Atlanta's as bad as they've been lately. To be 100% honest, I don't think so.
What they lose 46 to like 3.
44-3.
Jesus. Give me the Patriots. I'll take them -7 if it goes to that. Patriots -4 for now.
I'm also taking the Patriots -4. I think you covered everything that needs to be said.
Yeah,
so
they're
good work.
back.
All ice.
All ice, ice us.
Pats -4. All right. 5-5 NFL. Colts at the Bills. Bills -6.5. Over under is 50. I am going to roll with. I'm taking the Colts. I still think their record is better than they show. Buffalo did look very good again today, but I don't know. I think Carson Wentz is a little bit back to his old Philly days. I think he's a little bit back.
He didn't even have to do shit today.
I really
He had,
didn't
like, no
pay
passing
attention
yards.
too much to that game. Jonathan Taylor's an absolute stud.
He's a beast.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know why I like this Colts team so much. I have for like the past month, but I'm going to go with the Colts +6.5.
Brady?
Brady?
This one's tough. 6.5.
Not a football number.
It's not, which hurts. I gotta go. Give me. It's gonna be at the Bills, so it's probably gonna be a little cold. I
Yeah.
don't think players like playing them cold. Give me under 50.
Okay. I like it.
For as bad as I just said the Bills are playing, I could not agree. I could not disagree more. I think Carson Wentz stinks.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's you never know. You could have a Bills team that scores 10
You
points,
could.
or you could have a Bills team that scores 40 points.
I agree
So
100%.
I'm going to take the Bills. Mafia.
The Bills show up against teams that are supposed to be good. The Colts hang around with a lot of teams,
Yeah.
but they haven't really seemed to get it done. Give me the Bills laying 6.5. I'm with Jake.
Mafia.
Josh Allen's my boy.
Mafia.
I love Josh Allen too.
What's the Colts' record?
Yeah, that's your team, bro.
I think 5-5, right? They were 3-5. Then they beat the Jets, and then they won today against the Jags.
Yeah, 5-5.
I don't think they're that bad.
I don't either. I don't think the
That
Colts are
further
bad.
proves my point that the Bills show up against teams that are supposed to be better.
Yeah. So,
I get that.
all right. Packers at the Vikings. The Packers are -3. The over/under is 50.5. Vikings stay in every game.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they stay in every game.
Skull. Skull.
Give me the over. I'm going Green Bay, Minnesota over 50.5.
I like the over too. Playing in the dome.
Rodgers.
Rodgers will have another week back from COVID, getting over it.
Yeah.
Give me the over at 50.5.
Shout out Joe Rogan, smartest COVID person in the world. If you ask Aaron Rodgers.
Amen. Amen. I'm starting to convince myself that this is a Rodgers fuck you year. I really think they can win the Super Bowl, and I'm taking the Packers -3.
Yeah.
I think Rodgers is literally gonna win the Super Bowl, flip them the birds, and dip.
I'd love that, honestly. Actually, I wouldn't. I hate the fucking Packers. And it's because they're my daddy.
Go Pack, go. However, I can't wait until this game goes under. The Vikings win outright, and I gain another game on all you three. So I will take the Vikings +3.
Okay.
Ty's right. The Vikings have been in every game.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
coaching has been not the greatest in game situations or late game situations, and a lot of their losses have come from that. But they've
What's the
been.
Vikings
of
are
games.
winning right now.
I was going to say, what's the score to that? Do you have that right there?
27-17.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost 30-27.
So
Yeah.
Quite honestly,
No, they'll lose by a field goal.
So
It'll be
30
close.
to
It'll end up
27.
close.
the
Yeah.
Vikings are winning right now. Let down next week.
They don't let down. They just fucking
They're
in every
consistent
game.
every week, but they
every
just-
week.
something screws them at the end. If it's a penalty or if it's like they don't have a timeout or it's a missed timeout. Something screws them at the end of
Yeah.
each game and they end up losing.
Skull.
So, all right, we all gave a pick there.
Skull.
Game 3.
Shout out Dust.
Yeah, shout out Dust, that ass. Fucking, he's one loyal motherfucker. He is one loyal son of a bitch.
He is, when you say super fan, he is a super fan.
Of not great teams.
He definitely loves his teams more than any that I love.
I
my
agree.
teams.
I agree. Any of his teams.
I don't love anything as
Red
much as he
Wings,
loves his
Vikings,
teams.
Gophers.
Yeah,
that
it
dude,
doesn't matter.
that dude just.
He does.
The
Dude,
fucking
him on
Gophers.
Twitter during his team's games is some of the best shit you can see. It really is. It is hysterical to listen to Dust on
I'm about to
Twitter.
just ask Dust what he thinks each game for betting purposes. I guarantee I'd make a lot of money. He knows
He'd
his
probably
teams.
tell you
He
the
knows his
truth.
teams so well.
Just start betting nothing but Minnesota
Nothing but
sports.
Minnesota
So-
sports.
And the Wings.
Look up Rodgers' record against the Vikings,
I bet it's
especially away.
I bet it's a lot to a little. Well, let's take dude. Fucking Denver just punted back to Philly.
15-9.
15-9-1.
Does it say home and away?
What up, Rogers?
Look at that. That's pretty cool right
It's a
there.
sick ass pick. I'll buy that as an NFT.
Probably. I'm gonna say no, Brady.
Pretty good touchdown interception ratio, 50-7.
Dang. Skull.
Melvin, you're a quick typer. Do you use all your fingers?
Shout out Sister Barbara.
I can't do that.
Did you take a
7
typing
and
class?
6.
Oh, okay. That's
Wait,
big.
really?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm
Don't
sticking
do it.
with my pick.
Did everyone give a pick? Everyone give a
Yep.
pick. All right. Game 3, Cowboys at the Chiefs. Chiefs are -2.5. The over/under is 54. I'm done believing in the Chiefs. I'm
Yeah,
done doing it. I'm
this is
not
so
thinking
easy.
about that. I'm just going with the Cowboys +2.5.
It's so easy, dude. I'm with you.
I can't believe in them anymore. I can't do it.
Who's that?
What is that?
Who the fuck
Why are
is?
you pulling this up?
I tried to see if it was going to give me any stats from this website, but just pulled me up some animated dude. I don't know.
Who is
Generic
that?
guy.
Is that Jason
I
Garrett?
think it's Andy Reid.
That's the NFT you want.
Yes.
Just this random fucking dude. What is this site?
That's John Dutton.
StatNews.com.
That is John Dutton.
That's John Dutton.
Yeah.
Big John Dutton.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going with the Cowboys plus 2.5.
This one's a little hard. Chiefs just don't cover anymore, right?
They suck.
but it's only 2.5.
They're 2-7 ATS.
I don't really trust the Cowboys away too much, but I'm still gonna take them plus 2.5.
Yes.
Yeah, this is easy. Cowboys plus 2.5.
Melvin, you might as well go the other way.
I hate that I have to go against it. I'll take the Chiefs minus 2.5. I want the record to show that the only reason that I am not taking the Cowboys plus 2.5 is I have to try and make up games.
You're chasing.
Respect.
Yeah. You were doing it at one point. too.
Dude, you're gonna. We're all gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm down
eventually.
8 games with that. I have to go against.
Yeah. Oh, every playoff game will also count in general.
Fuck
5
yeah.
and 5. 5 and 5. Bowl games, playoff games, NFL, 5 and 5.
I like it.
Does the Super Bowl count as 5 points?
Nah, we can't. I
No.
don't know. We'll have to discuss stuff like that. What we'll have to do. We'll try to think of something cool so we could do that. All right, game 4. Cardinals at the Seahawks. The Seahawks are -1. The over/under is 50.5. How are they doing right now against the Pack?
They're down 10-0, but it's the fourth quarter, so they've been playing tough the whole game.
Mr. Unlimited is back.
He's back.
He's back.
I'm going to go with the Seahawks -1.
I'm betting on Murray and Hopkins to be back next week. I'm going to go Cardinals +1.
I will be going with. I'm going to take the over here.
Knowing what you know about the Seahawks over under.
I don't know anything.
You just said it. Oh, never mind.
No, I know. I know they scored 0 points right now. But
You said, wasn't it you said it yourself, or was it Brady that said that Seahawks,
That was me.
the Seahawks unders this year are crazy?
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you do you. That's fine.
They're
I'll-
also playing
I
in the
respect
snow
it.
right now.
I'll take the
I
under.
respect it.
Switch my pick. I'm taking the under.
against
Hey, stats are stats.
the Cardinals of Murray and Hopkins play.
So
Don't do
you
that.
took the Seahawks. Brady took the
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Jake took the
The
over.
only he took
Under.
the
under.
under.
I'm sorry.
Only pick that would be is the over.
That'd be very funny if I took the over.
How
I
desperate
will
are you?
also go with the Cardinals +1. They're going to be in need of a win. Murray, I think, was close to being back this week and just couldn't go. So I will take the Cardinals +1.
Game 5. Steelers at the Chargers. Chargers are laying 3.5. The over/under is 48. Steelers fucking suck. I don't care what anyone says. They are terrible.
They
are
bad.
god awful. God awful. Worst 5-3-1 team in the league. They're also the only 5-3-1 team in the league. But I do not care. I just watched you against the Lions today struggle. I mean, I don't care if Ben didn't play because he is just a sack of old dirt anymore.
He's better than Rudolph, though.
You think so? Because I don't think Rudolph played that bad today.
He stunk.
They would have been better
You think?
with Ben.
They
He
should have
I
put in
think he
Haskins.
stinks.
I would have
Should
liked to
have.
seen Haskins. I'm going to go with the Chargers -3.5, though.
I don't trust this line. I feel like it's going to move. So I'm going to take Chargers -3.5, especially because Steelers have to travel all the way to LA.
Yep, West Coast. East Coast to West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers -3.5. Thank you.
Do it.
What'd
Do
take?
it.
What'd you take, Ty?
We all took the Chargers.
Now I'll take the under.
All right.
Under 48.
Damn,
That-
really?
I actually don't hate
That's
that
not a
pick.
bad bet.
What if Herbert scores like 35 points?
The Steelers' defense is still good.
Yeah, it's still really good. Anything on TJ Watt? Just curious.
He had a knee injury during the game.
Was it just hyper? He got up, walked on his own, but so did Chase Young. So I don't know.
The way that I think the play happened, it kind of looked more MCL than it did ACL.
Like
But we'll see.
it looked like a hyperextension almost.
I'll say it's an MCL injury.
What are you, a doctor now?
Yes.
There's only room for one on this podcast.
You're just a dentist.
All right. That's about all I have though. Anyone got any fun fact? Anything good?
No,
you wanna
Denver's about to
talk
fucking
about?
lose.
My record this week
Trying to
is
think.
terrible.
We'll do a little recap on all the other sports. I'm gonna start doing that. How you feel about WVU basketball so far?
I mean, dude,
I
I'm
know
not.
you talked about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm not kidding when I say that I think they can make a deep run solely because of how deep they are. They're gonna hit a rough patch early on in Big 12 play, just with chemistry, and the Big 12 play is gonna step up way higher than any preseason game. They're gonna not preseason, but early season game they play.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I really can see WVU sitting at like that. I don't know, 6, 7, 5
Mhm.
spot, and then just making a run.
You got anything on college basketball, WVU so far?
It's going to depend on their big men. I know they got Gabe. He gets in foul trouble though.
Malik Curry's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He is.
Yeah.
He'll eventually get to where he needs to be, and he'll play a lot.
Yeah.
But like our transfers, Polycap, who's the other one? Kerrigan. They gotta kind of come along.
Fuck Kerrigan.
Fuck you.
He wanted
Why?
to fight Femi the other day.
Dog,
He kicked him in the
trying to be
nuts.
the big tough guy.
He kicked him.
He was all
Fuck
in.
him.
He was all in that face, son.
Fuck him.
He was ready to go.
Fuck Kerrigan.
Did you
And
see him
fuck
kick him?
Awesome Boyan too. I hate his ass too.
You want to know something funny?
Yeah.
We have a running joke going in our family.
Okay.
We think he is the black you,
The black me.
Gabe Osaboyan. I think he
It's
looks.
a running joke in your family.
Every time we see him in the game and he does something good, our whole family goes, "Let's go, T-Dro!" Every game.
What the fuck?
Every single game he'll get a charge or something, and we'll just all be like, "Go T-Dro! T-Dro!"
He does the dirty work.
That's like me back in my day.
He's got the left.
His
Yeah,
stat
the
line the other
left.
night was
I
so
was Jay
bad.
Randall. I was.
You are the Jay Randall of the Wellness Center
I was. I was in my prime.
and the Bronson House.
Yeah, I was. But I already gave my take on Pitt Hoops. They're terrible. Melvin, now I haven't seen anything on Notre Dame. Are they 2-0?
No, I do want to set the record. I do root for WVU basketball, so I kind of like to see them do
Well, I
well.
don't
But
care about them. I already talked to them about them. Tell
yeah.
me about Notre Dame.
They should be.
Still so trash. He roots for WVU in basketball. And
They should be better. There's no reason for them not to be, but because they have literally everyone back.
Have they
This is-
played? I mean, they've
They've only
obviously
played one game.
1-0.
Yeah,
Who they
1-0.
play? You
Cal State Northridge.
kill them.
I'm not sure what the final score ended up being, but
They're supposed to be better. I know that.
yeah,
Is that a team?
it's a typical. This is going to be like a typical Mike Bray team where he has all juniors and seniors, and they'll be decent. Or this is just a group of players that just is not very good. So-
I'll give my take on WVU hoops, and this is me not hating them at all. I don't think they're as good as they have been. My personal opinion. So far from a couple games, I think McBride was a massive loss for them. I think if Curry played very well against Pitt, but they got some big freaking shoes to fill, I think. And I know they beat Oakland by 7. I didn't watch any of that game, so I don't really know how good they looked. And Oakland beat Oklahoma State, you said?
Yep.
They controlled, I mean, definitely the second half towards the end of the first half, the Pitt game. But from what I've seen from them so far, they could easily prove me wrong. But right now I'm going to say they're definitely going to be a tournament team. But I don't know how good they are.
Do you want me to say it or do you want to say it?
go ahead. I want to see if it's the same thing.
I think they're better. I think, honestly, they're going to be better than last year's team. Here's why, and you made the reason why. That's why I asked if you wanted to say it. If all the games where Deuce was having an off night,
Mm-hmm.
you don't take Deuce out.
Yeah.
Deuce is a guy that stays out there, and he's going to keep trying to get his buckets, and that's what he was good at. And
Yeah.
I miss Deuce so much, truthfully. But now we're to the point where, like, if one guy isn't playing well and he's not hitting, Huggins is just going to take him out because there's somebody behind him that's going to be able to come in and shoot.
Okay, yeah, but I looked at the box score of the Oakland game. I think they had 2 guys in double digits. That was it. I think if Taz or McNeil is off, I don't know if they have anyone who can step up and
I think
maybe Curry, what's his name?
Kobe-
Bridges hit 3
Bridges.
threes against Pitt.
Kobe Johnson's going to come together too. He's a freshman. He's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Number
So,
2.
like I said, I don't know. So far, though, from me watching them, I don't think they're as good as they have been. Like I said, maybe they'll be better.
Here's
that's
the one
just
thing
me.
I'll say: they're not as good at offensive rebounding as they have been in the past,
Mhm.
and that's just kind of scary. But I don't know. I think like we're to the point where last year it was Deuce's team, and you had to ride or die with Deuce, and Deuce had his unreal games, but he did have some bad games, and you just don't take a guy like that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like between Sherman, McNeil, Curry, Bridges, Kobe Johnson, I think I'm forgetting someone too. I think you'll be able to get 1 or 2 guys out of that 6.
The whole thing with McBride though was he impacted the game so much more than just
Offensively.
his scoring.
Yeah.
Like I agree that you're going to have more players, but more doesn't always necessarily mean.
Well, our defense is
good.
just as good, if not better.
How many
hard to tell,
turnovers did
though.
Pitt
No,
have?
It's hard.
no,
it's-
I
it-
agree.
but it's
From the Pitt game, at least.
okay. But no offense, Ty,
No,
but Pitt's
none taken.
awful.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
dude, they absolutely
trust me,
annihilated Akron, and Akron marches into
I guess
Columbus and loses by 1. I mean, Ohio State's ranked 17th in the country.
Ohio State also had a first-round exit last year.
I think Ohio State's a little down.
Yeah, but still,
They
you
have
still
everyone back.
just have to. I'm with that, but you got to do it just like football. You still just have to
Right.
look at it as the rankings.
eye test.
I'm more-
They're ranked
Let's
17th.
I'm more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm more of just kind of like a wait and see. Eventually, they'll settle into. Not everyone's going to play. So like right now, everyone is playing, but
Because you're playing these easy
you're
teams,
playing
too.
these teams that this is where you find out what you have.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, they're not going to play 10, 11 guys.
Well,
they'll have the ability, but they'll settle into 8 or 9. and then
I
roll.
disagree. I think this is like the team that exited first round against Stephen F. Austin. I'm not comparing it in terms of like how good they were, but we had 10
gotta
guys
pee real
deep
quick.
that would go in and score that year. I see it being like that kind of team where there's 9, 10 guys that come in and out that contribute.
Think about those teams though with WVU that were always so good though. Think about how well they played together. When you have that many guys, I'm not saying that's going to hurt you because depth is a good thing. It's wonderful to be able to just plug people in, but you have to still be able to have confidence in that the guys that you send out there are all going to play well together.
And I think our starting 5 is one of the best starting 5s in the whole country. I'm not even lying. Kedrian,
tell that.
Taz, McNeil, Cottrell, and Bridges. Those all 5 of those guys can get buckets when
So,
they want to.
I'll agree with Ty with what he said though. McNeil comes out and he can't score the ball.
Then you put Curry in.
but that's not a replacement though. But that's not.
Dude, the game of basketball, you're supposed to figure out how to score more points than the other team. I'm mansplaining this to you. So if somebody isn't playing well and you have guys on the bench that can score, you're going to put those guys in.
Do you honestly believe Huggins is going to take out McNeil, who's now been with the program
I was
for
about
3
to say
years,
this.
for a guy that's been with the program for 1 year, where he knows the upside of McNeil? McNeil's a shooter. I'm gonna reference anything else. If you're a shooter, you're not gonna. You miss a couple, that doesn't mean you stop.
If
He's
we're
not gonna-
comparing,
he's not going to take McNeil out.
if we're comparing to the
He will
last
switch
3
him out.
years of how McNeil's played, if McNeil doesn't play well, he takes him out.
But I'm gonna say
Every
this,
year he's done
you
that.
kind of said it to where even if Deuce wasn't playing well, he's the type of guy you can't take out. To where I feel that's how it is with Sherman and McNeil this year. To where he's not, even if they're not shooting well, he's gonna have to play them.
You have to leave McNeil on the floor for his potential. The only reason I would say that you'd have to take him out, and this did happen last year, and a lot of people were very mad about it because I remember, I think it might have been against Syracuse. They kept taking McNeil out, and he wasn't playing
Because he can't play
He
defense
can't
well.
play defense.
That's why I'm disagreeing with you guys that he will take McNeil out, because if McNeil's not hitting shots, that's his job, is just to hit shots. He doesn't play defense well. He might keep Taz out there, but Taz is literally a walking bucket. I think
Yeah, he is.
McNeil's literally out there to score, and if he's not scoring, it's just shown in the last 3 years that he takes him out.
Taz hits professional shots. Some of those shots he hit against Pitt was unbelievable.
He's
And
good,
I'll
man.
say one more thing my WVU take. Like I said, I don't think they're bad, but I just don't think they're as good as they have been. Would Pitt turn the ball over 29 times? I
I
think.
think 31.
ridiculous.
or-
I mean,
35,
you
I
take
think.
away half those turnovers. I mean, that game completely different. I'm not saying Pitt would win, but it'd be a lot closer. than it
WVU
could
will-
be.
WVU will do nothing but improve. I don't think they get worse.
No, I'm
they're
not-
a team. They're a team that is 100% going to get better. as the
Yeah,
year
for
goes.
sure.
But my whole point is, I think they'll settle into 8 or 9 guys, and that's who they'll roll with.
Which is fine. I
I
mean,
mean, 9's a ton.
it's pretty deep.
But,
Yeah,
like,
it's still deep.
When
yeah.
you say McNeil is not hitting, you have a guy to come in and then he starts hitting. Like, that's what we're talking about. Someone will come in behind him.
That
and
has
if they're hitting, like,
that has
they're going to
not
stay.
been the case with WVU in the last how many years?
Okay, this year's different.
That's why
How?
I just.
How are you going to say this year's different?
That's
How?
why I
we
just-
have depth players.
Are
Like,
they
they can
proven?
come in.
Are they proven?
We're
Have
saying,
played,
like, they
have
might
played
be.
high level basketball. No.
Neil, Melvin, literally the Stephen F.
We almost
Austin.
got- we
the
almost
Stephen F.
faded. We
Austin
almost
game.
faded.
Those guys weren't proven either. That team was not proven at all. That was the Tarek Phillip, all those guys. They weren't proven, and they made a run. And these guys are better than they were. Like I think they're all proven. Curry's a dog. He's played basketball.
He's good.
I understand that, but where did he transfer from again?
Old Dominion. Oh, so what we're saying in college basketball, there's
No,
not
no,
small
no.
teams that win all the time?
I'm saying that it's still going to be an adjustment for them coming from playing at Old Dominion to playing high-level Big 12 basketball.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's why it's such a long schedule. And by the end, you're like, okay, we got some
But
chemistry.
for you to say
we're
that these
playing
guys are
pretty good.
proven, they have not proven anything.
I'd say if you
yet.
score 17 points at Old Dominion, you're
You're-
pretty proven.
You're hung up on the
you're,
word proven.
you're a good
dude.
player. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying he's not a good player, but I'm saying
They have so many people that could. My only point of the whole thing is,
I'm for it. Trust me, I'm for it.
No, I know.
I'm wait and see though.
I truly think potential wise, they have a shot to be better than with Deuce. For the reason being is you don't take Deuce out because if he's not scoring, he still can play defense. If McNeil's not scoring, he's getting taken out. Taz can D up and he can score, so he might be in there all the time. And then there's so many people behind them that they can rotate. You got Cottrell down low who can hit threes. He's huge.
He'll
Kerrigan,
only get better.
He'll only get better. Kerrigan's going to be a rim protector. I mean, I'm not. Yes, I'm sucking WV off right now. Yes, they could disappoint me, but right now, I think they have potential to be really good. Thank you.
I mean, yeah,
I agree with you.
whatever. I mean, yeah, no, like I said, I don't think they're going to be bad, but I don't know.
Where do you think they finish in the Big 12? Top half?
Let me.
fifth.
Well, I'd
Top
put
All right, wait.
off
we
the
got
top
10
of my head.
teams?
Let me think.
4th or 5th.
I'll take Kansas is fucking nasty again this
Yeah.
year. Texas is going to be really good.
Baylor.
Baylor's going to be really good.
That's what I say.
I'll say fourth.
I'll say 4th or 5th.
I'll say fourth.
That's pretty damn good.
That is pretty good. I don't know. I
In the
think
best basketball conference.
in the land.
I disagree.
In the
Who?
land.
ACC baby,
No.
they're all the way
ACC
back
had it
this
down
year.
here, but they're back.
They're back.
You can't even hop on that.
You got Duke,
bandwagon.
North Carolina's. They got to prove something.
What do you mean?
They
Duke-
were. They've been shit.
Duke just kicked the living shit out of
Duke's good, yeah.
Yeah. So what do they got to prove? They're back.
No, North Carolina's got to prove.
Carolina was bad last year, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking Gators just beat Florida State today. Chomp chomp, bitch.
Did they?
Fuck yeah,
I
they
didn't
did.
see that.
Chomp.
Fuck, Florida State or Florida. I think they kind of stink too.
Yeah, Mike White and the boys.
But hockey we already touched on a little bit. NBA we kind of
Penguins
touched on
tonight
a little bit.
over the Caps
They play tonight.
at 7, yeah. So
Right now?
right now,
God damn it! I wish I would have bet that, dude. Why are you telling me this fucking 12 minutes too? We're probably up 3-0 already. Fucking Ovi probably
I
has
mean, I
3
hope
goals.
you guys would beat us now. It's 0-0. Little bitch.
And dude, I just want to say shout out to Christian Paulsnick for flashing the man in the mirror against Mexico.
What was that final? 2-0.
To
Yeah.
Okay.
oh boys, get this. Next November, we're gonna have college football, college basketball, NFL, and the World Cup all going on at the same time.
It really
That's,
doesn't get any better. And NHL, but I mean, that, we don't really bet
In
that.
NBA. I mean, I'll talk
Yeah.
about that too. But So I think we touched on every sport.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out Max Holloway.
yeah. Shout out Max, big dub.
Hell of a fight. Did you see the
I
fight?
want to punch
Song
Conor
Udall.
McGregor in his face. Did you see that video of him pacing
Yeah.
watching that fight? Conor McGregor,
Uh-oh.
fuck you too, buddy. I don't give a fuck if you see this. Fuck you. You are so fucking. That was like a LeBron thing you did. Sat there and fucking with your. You're fucking doing your stupid ass walk, looking all ripped. Oh, give me fucking Max. He'll knock you the fuck out. And give me fucking. And you know what? Fuck Leon Edwards too. Let Nate Diaz fight him again. I'm with you. Nate versus Leon too.
Let's
Give me
go.
it.
Let's fucking go. But yeah, no, dude, he dropped all. They already replaced it with some other fight.
they really?
He's not even
Yeah,
fighting.
he's
now.
out.
Never mind. But fuck. That's all I got though.
I mean, Nate would have taken that.
Fuck yeah, he would have.
Yeah, dude, I think Nate's next fight's gonna be either fucking McGregor. I feel like it's gotta be McGregor unless Usman is like, dude, I need someone else to fight.
Usman, baby.
Dude, can we leave on that? Can you pull the TikTok up and play it through
Which
there?
one you want?
Or just whatever. Just pick one. That guy's so funny, dude. He's so funny. Just
Yeah,
pick a
hold on.
funny one, and we'll end on
All right,
him.
be ready. Melvin, we'll end on this. Let me find one.
Do we want to shout our stuff out first or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Shout ourselves
At-
out. We'll close with White Claw Gabe after.
At Jerry Nixon Jr., Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. That's really all I'm worried about. Pushing the tube. Just subscribe. Subscribe, baby. Thank you.
Brady _21_ on Twitter. Subscribe. Melvin, go ahead.
Still waiting on Brady to actually tag me on Twitter, but at Melvin the Intern on Twitter. If Brady's not going to tag me, he should change his name to Team Abandoner. So
No, you're dumbass intern forever.
At Tyler Joe 24_ at Tyler Joe 24_ The clip the TikTok I'm gonna play today is this is from the press conference where you know how you can do the duets on TikTok. It's White Claw Gabe when Usman and Colby went face to face. So everyone enjoy. Here you go.
Let's go, Usman. Yeah, let's go, Usman. Ooh, beat Colby, baby. Ooh, beat that asshole. Fuck you, Colby. Yeah. Fuck you, Colby. Fuck you, Colby. You asshole. Fuck you.
Peace out.